Welcome to Welshpool Warm Hub on this our very first day, 1st of November. And luckily it's like summer outside, but this is what we've got on offer at the moment.
The temperatures are slowly starting to drop. And for many, just the thought of turning on the heating is a cause of considerable anxiety. But Welshpool has led the way in opening its doors to help to keep the community warm this winter. And despite the current mild weather, the Town Council launched its Warm Hub this week.
Well, back in July, as we finished our council meetings, and we were chatting, and over this summer in August, we kept thinking that actually we needed to do something, and we have this building. And the big thing about Welshpool Town Hall, that many people that live here know, is that the heating system heats the whole building. And so we felt very much that this, for once, could work to our advantage. And we decided that by making the building available to members of our community at no extra cost to them and no extra cost on rates or to us, that this had to be advantageous. And so when we came back in September, we got our heads together formally in council meetings, all agreed that this is the thing we wanted to do, by which time, of course, the press were coining the phrase warm hub. And so we decided immediately we could do this, and we just got together and moved forward with this. Our staff were very keen. Obviously, we looked at the logistics of how this would work, and we've also been very keen to work with other organisations within the town so that we are not duplicating, we're all contributing what we can. So our intention is to be open Tuesdays and Thursdays, whereas others are open on other days. We also see an opportunity here in that because we've got smaller rooms as well, there can be quiet spaces for people who need to work, and also for students doing their homework. Of course, we can't be responsible for children, so it's very much about people of 16 or over being able to be here on their own, but they can work quietly until we close at 5. And also, we are going to be relying on volunteers. So we think it's going to be useful to the people of Welshpool, which is our whole intent, and at no cost to them.
This heartwarming show of community spirit will undoubtedly be more in demand as the winter bites. But what can people expect from a warm hub?
Lovely, thank you very much.
Selection of books, some reference, some novels. This we hope will expand with donations. We have a music system for people who possibly just want to sit and listen to the radio. Free Wi-Fi if people wish to bring their tablets or laptops to work from home, etc., etc. Then move down to what at the moment is the coffee table. To start with, all we're offering is tea, coffee, biscuits, and a few bits and pieces. Hopefully, as the winter progresses, we intend to enhance the food offer. This will be much dependent on donations. We've been lucky enough, to borrow a load of board games, etc., etc., so people can have a bit of fun together. Scrabble, Monopoly, etc., etc., chess, drafts, dominoes, and hopefully on a Thursday afternoon we will be having bingo from possibly 2 till 3 o'clock. All welcome. I would like to stress that this is not just a warm hub. That is the term we're using. It's actually more of a community hub. We don't just want people to come here only because they want to stay warm. We'd like people to be able to mix with other people, have conversation, have a few laughs, and keep warm at the same time.
But is enough being done to support this initiative? While the community appears to be fully on board, one Welshpool County Councillor has called for the regional authority to do more.
I would also like to think that Powers could also help us a bit more, because we're trying, with what we've done now, it's gone out wider to Montgomery, and maybe if they could give us a bit of help as well, by donating money or whatever, and we can all work together as a team, because we need to keep this going till March of next year, and we can only do it if everybody pulls together as a community and we all help one another. That's what it's all about, and we need to do it as a community. I want to put that and stress that very, very much.
There are undoubtedly some challenging times ahead this winter, but initiatives like this show that community spirit is alive and well in Welshpool.